In China, surprisingly, unlike USA, they don't do gentrification. Here are the properties where they would not sell to the state, they would not sell to the government, and they put the roads around them. Here it is, a train going through a building, property owner would not sell to this government. Here it is. Jamaica builds hotels. That's our main industry is tourism. The Queen used to vacation in Jamaica, and so people pay top price to build hotels. They pay top price for the land and buildings for hotels. This is a further report on the City of Boynton, City of Delray, and City of Boca gentrification. The government employees get their lunches catered by the builders and developers. Can you imagine a free lunch for all this killing, terrorism, bribery, and mayhem? And this is just the jw.org, that the building that was sold for $340 million to the Kushners while Trump was president. And these are other properties being sold. So that actually gives the United States government access to $23 billion in land and buildings all over the world. So the Jehovah's Witnesses were Adventists, and then the judge broke off from the Adventists. He didn't want to do cornflakes. So they do land and buildings all over the world. They're now aligned with Kushners and Trump by selling to them. So the value system came out in the newspaper when they said that the Indian graduate student was of limited value and cut a check, but the city just cut a check. That's your value system. Overkill is also very dominant at this time. I was bullied March 12, 2022 by African American State Trooper. I also was working 2 o'clock in the morning in Boca Raton, and these two sheriffs came down. I had an incident. I was working in Jupiter. I actually work online, but I work in the morning too. And I had 4 incidences of bullying on the job, and then they terminated me. This is why I have to file charges against USA, because I went all the way to Jupiter August 8, 2023. I can't even go to work. I've been working since I'm 16. This points to the ethics feature of the For the People Act. This is just a comparison of China's government betraying the people by putting out COVID and building a hospital in 10 days. And this is the transaction, $340 million building sold by the church to the government. This is Kamala Harris swearing in 34 new senators. I spoke to the senators twice before and after the swearing in January 3, 2023. Well, I tried to contact them. All of this really violates the ICC court documents, why the ICC was set up. What has happened is the limited value of people means that there's 300 million Americans who are going to be dominated by 31 million